Hey guys, and welcome back to Rosie Wrestling. I'm Massa.
And I'm Safe.
And today for our episode of Views from Rosie, we have Smackdown. This is after the Superstar shakeup, so, we have some new faces. And we're going to do our usual 3 talking points, and we're going to get started with the first segment, which is Miz TV. The Miz's debut on Smackdown Live. He hasn't been here in like a year. And he says we're going to have Daniel Bryan on. Of course, he delivers an amazing promo like always. But we get a little bit surprised because Daniel Bryan doesn't really show up. And then we have Big Cass. And I thought it was really funny that he kind of like put on like a suit and everything. And he kind of just talks trash about Daniel Bryan and says why he's doing what he does, saying how he was like bullied in school and he grew up to be tall and now he bullies everyone else, which is not the way to go. But I think that having Big Cass, I don't know, he kind of grew on me just a little bit. I thought that I didn't really care much about him, but at least his promo work has been getting better since he came back or left. So what did you think of this segment altogether?
Yeah, overall, like you said, Big Cass has improved a lot on the mic. And I think overall it's pretty smart to keep Miz and Bryan away from each other for now, because that has like SummerSlam or WrestleMania written all over it. So Big Cass is probably going to go against Daniel Bryan at Backlash. So he can go through Big Cass first, have a long program with him, and then with The Miz. And a lot of people are complaining that, it's Big Cass, you want to give Daniel Bryan a bigger star. But I know Daniel Bryan even said he wants to, when he inevitably comes back, he wants to work with the younger talent. So
yeah, put over the younger stars, because in a few years the younger stars will be our veterans.
Yeah.
And also, what do you think, or do you think that Big Cass should be aligned with Miz, because now there's no Miz charge, it's just the Miz?
Well, originally I did think this because Cass is not really the best talker, but he has improved a lot. So if he continues that improvement, then I don't think he'll need the Miz with him. Obviously the Miz will still boost anybody up. But yeah, overall, I think it's smart to keep them away. And overall, also, afterwards, Daniel Bryan, was attacked. I'm pretty sure it was by Big Cass. So we never actually got to see him on SmackDown. So I know he's probably going to work a lighter schedule than what he originally did. So this is kind of a smart idea to keep him away. I do feel bad for the SmackDown audience who probably paid to see Bryan.
Right.
Maybe not even just wrestle, but just at least come out so they could just do the yes chants with Daniel and stuff like that. But I guess overall, it wasn't a bad idea.
But that leads us to the women's match. We actually did get to see Becky and Asuka actually find out that Daniel Bryan was, hurt. But we have Becky and Asuka versus the Iconics. What did you think about this match, and what did you think about the ending of this
Overall,
match?
Pretty good match. The Iconics got a much-needed victory here. Their first, or Billie Kay's first match, she lost against Charlotte, which is understandable, but you want to make them a viable threat, and here getting a win over Becky and Asuka is a big deal. Asuka didn't take the pin, so it still protects her. I know it's technically another loss for her, but now that the undefeated streak is gone, you can kind of get away with that. But I still think Asuka should be treated like a big deal, and I do think that she should be the next a woman to hold the SmackDown Women's strap.
But these girls did deliver a great promo. They're so talented on the mic, and I feel like they just have so much charisma, and that's really well needed for the women's division, just more charisma. And I feel like these are great heels, and they're gonna do well in the women's division. But our last talking point is the main event, and we have AJ and the Club reuniting versus Shinsuke and Rusev Day. What did you think about this match?
Overall, I didn't actually get to see the whole match. We did get cut off for a little bit, but did get to see the ending. I'm happy to see the Club back together with AJ. And afterwards, the whole KARL Anderson sacrificing himself.
That was so nice.
That was awesome. Shinsuke, full out evil. He's
even like a new song.
Weeks. Yeah, he got a new theme song, which I haven't really listened to entirely. So I'm not gonna give my thoughts on that yet. But yeah, AJ Styles, some great selling during that whole fiasco where Shinsuke was loading up the Kinshasa. But yeah, and another, groin shot.
He really doesn't want him to have a fifth kid.
This really makes me believe that Shinsuke is not going to win at the Greatest Royal Rumble, because he's gotten the upper hand literally every single week, unless they totally swerve us. So I really hope AJ doesn't just win and that's the end of it. Right. I hope there's a kind of a BS finish or something like that.
I hope that they give Shinsuke a win later, maybe a bigger win. I feel like maybe Daniel Bryan might be put into the mix later, maybe like a triple threat match or something. So I want Shinsuke to have a big win because, you know, that huge loss at Mania was horrendous, but at least he gets something later. And Evil Shinsuke is just amazing. Like, this guy is gold.
He's playing the role perfectly.
But also the Good Brothers, I prefer them with Finn. I feel like Finn kind of needs them more. I feel like they might work. No, it's more Finn kind of just needs that backup. But Finn has been doing pretty well on his own, and AJ, of course, doesn't need...
I'm just happy that they're in the main event spotlight here. Same with Rusev Day. Overall, I don't really think they're going to get much pay-per-view time or anything like that. But at least they're rubbing shoulders with the main eventers. So that could mean something down the line. Hopefully like a tag team run. And for Rusev Day, hopefully like a world title run. But that might be wishful thinking. But anyways, tell us what you guys thought of SmackDown in the comment section below. Overall, I actually thought it was a pretty decent SmackDown. I know it wasn't one of the talking points, but it was, for me, Shelton Benjamin beating Randy Orton. That was a big deal to me as I'm a big Shelton Benjamin fan. So hopefully, he gets somewhere in the mid-card, at least gets a program. We also saw the feud for the Bludgeon Brothers and the Usos progress. So yeah, overall, pretty fun SmackDown, and we didn't actually get to see Andrade yet. We still have Samoa Joe.
I think they're kind of building Andrade up, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, and we still have Samoa Joe, who's, kind of doing some more Raw stuff right now.
Insanity
are going to come soon. So, I do think the future is bright for SmackDown.
So thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!